What's going on? Gonna be doing a Legendary Storyteller Tall Tale. First to start, you're gonna want to go to Ancient Spire Outpost, come to the Unicorn Tavern, and go on in and vote for this book.
Oh yeah, you ran into Briggsy. About time someone took care of that.
And once she's done talking, if you want to listen to the story, you're good to head up north to Galleon Grave Outpost for the first book. And once you get to Galleon Grave Outpost, you're just gonna want to go right all the way to the tip of the mast and try to land on the cage. Yeet! And just make your way, continue up. I'm going to take you to all the journal locations first, because it's going to be fun doing this 4 more times. But once you get all the journals, you don't have to come back to these locations. Just very carefully. Boop, and there's the book. And after that, you're going to want to make your way to Daggertooth Outpost for the second journal, to the tavern. And now you're just going to want to make your way to the tavern. That should be good. Oh, forget, I'm fatter than a cannonball. And once you enter the tavern, just right there. And here's your second book. Back to the ship. You're just going to want to make your way now for the third journal to Lone Cove, right in this spot. And once you're at Lone Cove, you're just going to want to go to this cave to read the third journal. Take a right here, right next to this mushroom and torch. And you're good to head back to your ship now. And for the fourth journal, you're going to want to come to Mermaid Hideaway, right where I circled. Right to that camping spot to the right of me is going to be the journal. And right here's the journal. And for the fifth and final journal, you're going to want to come to Old Salt Atoll. You're going to want to run to the broken section of the bow. Once you get here on the left side of the broken part, you're going to want to read the final journal. And that should be all the book commendations. Once you're done reading all 5 of the journals, you're going to want to open up your quest book, go to the last stories. There's going to be 3 of them. There's 11 different possibilities. So I'm going to take you through each one. If you have the smallest boat story, you're going to want to go to Lone Cove, right back to this cave. And dig right in front of this. If your story is called The Naughty Man, you're going to want to go to Scurvy Isles, right there. And you're going to want to dig right here. Obviously I don't have it, so I got to grub. If you have Scary Friend as a story, you're going to want to come over here to Kraken's Fall, to the northern side. If you look right there, you can actually see the treasure on the backbone. You're just going to want to approach it from the back, jump on up, and it's a key. Now you're good to head back to your boat. If one of your stories is Treasure Adventure, then you're going to want to come to K9, to the Uncharted Island. You're going to want to dive right on down here. It'll be right there. If you have the rescue mission story, you're going to want to come over here to Crook's Hollow, right to the south side. You want to go right there. And then once you get right up here to these bridges, you're going to want to dig right here. And if you have Monster Island as a story, you're going to want to go over to Thieves Haven, right where I have circled, to the 3 heads. Yeet! And once you get to the top, just gonna want to dig right here. And if you have Baddies attack as a story, then you're gonna want to come to Old Salt's Atoll. And it's gonna be right in front of the bow. You're gonna want to dig right here. And if you have Windy Wings as your story like I do, then you're gonna want to come to Plunder Valley, right where I have circled. You're gonna want to run right up to this bird statue, turn around, find the old drunk bones, dig right next to it. And there's your first key. And if you have Fishy Friend like I do, then you're going to want to go to Mermaid's Hideaway, and you're going to need to shoot yourself onto this rock. So that one. Yeet! And once you're on top, it took me a couple shots, hence nighttime. You're going to want to dig right here. Oh, maybe right here. There it is. Alright, so after the fun try to get up here, easy way down. And if you have Birthday Party as a story, you're going to want to come over to Wander's Refuge, right roughly where I have circled. You're going to want to go to the top. And as you're making your way to the top, if you look to the south side, you'll see these lanterns. You're going to want to come right over here, roughly to the center, and dig right here. And the chest should be right there. I get a worm. And if your story is monster hunting, then you're going to want to come over to Crooked Mass, to the southwest rock, and you're going to want to jump in the water to the shipwreck. Just swim on down here, and it'll be right here. And once you have both keys, you can open the chest to a fancy plank. And if you're lucky like I am, you'll get the one that you're on the island for, Mermaid Hideaway. So you're just gonna want to swim ashore. And there you go. If you have this one, you're going to want to go to Shipwreck Bay. Right about right there. You're going to want to stand right here. Put it on up. And dig right there in the water. And if your plank looks like a ship's bowsprit with a skull on it, then you're going to want to head to the northwest beach on Kraken's Fall. And if your plank looks like this center rock, then it's gonna be Shipwreck Bay Cove. And if your plank looks like a ship bow and two pieces of plank come into a claw, it's gonna be Discovery Ridge on the west side. If your plank looks like a bird in the top right, you're gonna want to come over here to Plunder Valley and match it up on the west side beach. If your plank looks like an eagle's head in the top left corner, then it's going to be Cannon Cove and you're going to want to go to the northwest beach. If your plank looks like two hills, then you're going to want to go to Lone Cove to the center rock, south by southeast. If your plank looks like two ramps and a flipped rowboat, then you're going to want to go to Smuggler's Bay on the northwest side of the bay, and you're going to see a broken rowboat. If your plank looks like a pyramid and a ramp, then you're going to want to come to Marauder's Arc on the southwest side, all the way up, and you're going to want to line it up to these two rocks. And once you made it back to Ancient Spire Outpost, you're just going to want to go and talk to Trisha and give it back.
The one from Brixie's stories.
Now you just have to do it 4 more times to get that commendation. I hope you all liked the video. I hope this helped. If you all could hit the like button and subscribe, it'd mean a lot to me. And I'll see you all next time.